Good morning, folks. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. What's the weather like where you're at today? Here where I'm at, it's currently 23 degrees. We actually are warmer than we have been for the last few days. Supposed to have a high of 26 degrees. That is Watertown, South Dakota. This weather that we're having is actually, I would say, biblical. The Gulf Coast is digging out from a once-in-a-lifetime snowstorm that struck from Texas to Florida, closing airports and crippling roadways. They're telling people there along the Gulf Coast to stay home. Over 200 flights were canceled on Tuesday, and more than 1,300 flights have been canceled even today, Wednesday. Multiple fatalities have been reported due to car crashes and hypothermia. The southeast part of Houston saw over 4 inches of snow, making it one of the top snowstorms to impact the area. Mobile, Alabama, Pensacola, Florida saw all-time record highs with 7.5 inches and 7.6 inches. In Louisiana, Baton Rouge saw 7.6 inches. New Orleans saw 8 inches, and Lafayette recorded 9 inches. New Orleans had its most recent highest snow total, which was 2.7 inches. That was in 1963, so they're breaking records. Snow was still falling early today, Wednesday, in Georgia, Florida, and coastal Carolinas. About 5 inches so far have been reported in parts of coastal North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Snow is expected to end this morning, but rain will continue in Florida. According to the National Centers for Environmental Information, the previous Florida record for the most snow in 24 hours was set in Milton, Santa Rosa County on March 6, 1954, when 4 inches was recorded. This record was broke after more than double the amount of snowfall over parts of North Florida this week, dumping a whopping 8.8 inches of snow around Milton, according to the meteorologist. In 1958, 3 inches was recorded over a one-day period in Hamilton, Jefferson, and Okaloosa counties. In Gulf County, 2.7 inches was recorded also in 1958. Tell me this weather isn't biblical. Duval County saw 2.5 inches in 1989, as did Gladstone County in 1958. Escambia County saw 2.3 inches in 1954, and in 1977, 2 inches were recorded in Bradford County. We're breaking records. Need to find out where some warming centers are because power is going out in different locations of the Gulf state. Here we have Florida. This one here has 1,471 people without power. Franklin County, 6,742. Gulf, 1,218. Hamilton, 668 out. Here we have Georgia, Charleston, 3,091. Let's see here. Camden, 10,541. Glenn County, 29,353. And then another 2,125. Not as bad in Louisiana. Here we got Vermilion, 1,915, 866, 3,374 for Livingston. Up over here, Wynn, 198. Texas 2 is also a little bit better. We got Shelby. We got Shelby, 1,143. 7,685. Jim Hogg 116, Webb 2,285, 918, and 249. Yeah, hypothermia is deadly. Gotta watch out for your neighbors, the vulnerable, elderly, children, people like that. Yeah, take care of your neighbors. Do a good deed. You know, I was thinking about how biblical this is and about the Bible. When Satan shows up, all kinds of bad stuff with the earth continues to happen, even though he brings peace and prosperity to the earth. But earthquakes and adverse weather will continue during his time of reign. And this really reminded me of that. Anyways, what are your thoughts? Please put your comments down below. Stay off the road. Stay home. Don't overdo it if you have to get out and shovel snow. Do you think it's biblical? I think it's biblical. Please put your comments down below. Please stay safe, and I will talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.